Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking. If this is your first time on my channel, you are absolutely welcome. Please do it to subscribe. All right, subscribe and be a part of this family, and trust me, you will love it here and it will definitely make my day. And for my OGs, you guys already know I have so much love for you all. Thank you guys for always coming back for more videos. Okay, yeah, today's video is quite different because you guys already know it's all about vlogs on this channel. I hardly do a sit down video, but I did put up a post on my community tab asking you to ask me questions about my long distance relationship. So yeah, for those of you that are just seeing me for the first time, I'm actually in a long distance relationship, hence the reason for this video. I also said that if I get up to 10 questions, I will be filming this video. I did get more than 10 because I also put up that post on my IG stories, and I got some questions from there. So overall I had more than 10 questions, so I'm excited to be filming this today. One interesting thing about the questions that I got is most of them were repeated over and over again, like everybody wanted to know one particular thing. So for those type of questions, I'm going to be answering them once, okay, so that we can save time. We don't want to waste much time on this video. Without further ado guys, let's just dive right into the video.
Everybody does say, oh, mommy, I know they
Okay, I'm going to start off with the IG questions. Many of them were just asking me basically the same question: how did we meet? How did we meet? How did we meet? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be answering that. I'm going to be doing it with him because I really want him to tell his own side of the story and me telling my own side of the story. Okay, so I'm reserving that particular questions of how we met to film it with him. Okay, so you guys watch out for that particular question. Now moving on, Stephanie Omuna asked, how long have you guys dated? What's the most difficult part of living miles away from your partner? Were you skeptical about long distance relationship when he first moved? Did you have doubts about you guys lasting this long together? Okay, that's a whole lot of questions, but I'm glad you sent them in. So I'm going to be starting off with the first one. How long have you guys dated? We've been dating for 8 years. February 14th this year made it 8 years that we've been dating. What's the most difficult part of living miles away from your partner? The most difficult part, if I'm going to be honest, is when I need to be with him, like when I miss him and he's not there. It's very difficult. Like, it really gets to me. I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm being honest in this Q&A. When I miss him, I feel so bad. That is the most difficult part for me, because there are just times I just want to spend time with him. I want to go out with him. I want to hang out with him. I want somebody to just, you know, hold my hands and tell me, babe, I love you. Yeah, it's not that hard, okay? But that is the hard part for me when I get to miss him a lot. Was I ever skeptical about long distance relationship? The funny thing is, we've always had this conversation about long distance relationship, and I've always told him that I do not like it. Like, I'm somebody that does not like long distance relationship. Now let me shock you guys. He did not tell me about his travel plans until when he was about to leave. As a matter of fact, it was a week to him leaving Nigeria that he told me that he was actually leaving, because he knew that if he tells me about it, I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to probably discourage him. I don't know, maybe I would have ended it. I don't know, because I've never liked it from the onset. So I was really skeptical about it. I'm not even going to lie. Did I have doubt if we were going to last this long? Yes. Yeah, to be honest, I was, because we barely dated up to 2 years or 1 year plus, I think, before he traveled. In fact, I had serious doubts. So I'm not even going to lie. I had that, but thank God, you know, it ended up the way it's going right now. Yeah, that's it about IG questions. Now moving on to YouTube. Omobonike said, hi Inne, love your videos. How do you handle conflict, especially if you don't waste time over the phone arguing with your partner? What kind of boundaries did you both place on opposite sex friendship? How do you handle attention from other guys? Okay, first of all, thank you so much for loving my videos. It really means a lot to me. So there's this thing that we've been doing even before he traveled. We had an agreement that anytime we have issues, we'll never go to bed without resolving our issues. Even if we do not talk to ourselves throughout the day, before we go to bed, we'll always, you know, bring ourselves to talking about whatever issue we had during the day. Trust me, that has been helping us since he traveled. That's how we've been handling conflict. Okay, what kind of boundaries did we place? I must tell you the truth, we've never really sat down to discuss about boundaries or no boundaries. We've never had such conversation. But I mean, we are adults. We know what we are into, so automatically you should know there should be boundaries to some certain things, consciously or unconsciously. You know that you're involved with someone, and you know there are things that you do that might, you know, not feel right with your partner. So why do them? I know I'm in a serious relationship, so I have boundaries for some things now, especially when it has to do with the opposite relationship. And vice versa. I mean, there are things you do before that you will not do again, because in your subconsciousness you already know that I'm into something really serious with someone, so I don't want to hurt this person. Yeah, that is just that. We've not really talked about that, but so far so good. We've not been doing things that will make each other feel bad, okay, when it comes to relationship with the opposite sex. How do I handle attention from other guys? Well, how do I handle attention from other guys? If you ask me out, I'll let you know that I'm not available. I mean, guys don't even care if you're married or not, because most of them, even when they see the ring on you, they will still want to ask you out. In fact, some of them will tell you that they even prefer a married woman. It's left for you to decide, okay, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But for me, when you ask me out, I just tell you in a very calm way, in a good way. I don't get rude, okay, when telling you no. I just let you understand that I'm into something really serious. I'm in a relationship, and yeah, nothing is going to come out of it. It's not even going to work. I won't accept for you. So that's basically how I handle that. Lisbeth said, I've always enjoyed every bit of your vlog, especially your cooking. Thank you so much. My question is, how long have you guys been dating, and where and how did you guys meet? Okay, I've answered that question. We've been dating for 8 years now. How we met, I'm going to do a separate video for that. Okay, you just watch out for that. I'm going to be filming it with him. All right. Didi say, hi Oni, I think you're a good cook, although I haven't tasted your meal, but they look delicious. My questions are, what are your pet peeves in a guy? Do you plan on relocating to where your fiance resides, or he will move back to Nigeria after the wedding? Okay, first of all, my meals don't just look good, they also taste really, really good. I promise you. Okay, thank you so much for that compliment. Talking about pet peeves, now let's just say pet peeves in a relationship. One of it is talking about your ex. I mean, why should you be telling me about your ex, or why should you be talking about your ex when we are together? She's your ex for a reason, so do not bring the topic of your ex when we are together. Okay, that is my number one pet peeve. 2, being occupied with your phone. When we're supposed to be spending time together, you are always on your phone. Why? Like, why? Tell me why you should be doing that. No, you don't do that. Okay, that does not mean you will not answer your call or you will not reply to your messages, but you already know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you being so into your phone when I'm there, when we're supposed to be spending time together. That's the sharing your partner's flaws. Like, I don't know, why should you be sharing my flaws with your friend? Sometimes you may not really see it as something bad, because you might just say it, maybe you're with your friends and you're like, my girlfriend snores, or I'm just giving an instance, or my fiance or my wife snores, and they might just laugh over it, but you don't know that it's hurting the girl. So why should you share my flaws with your family, with your friends? No, if you feel like we should talk about it, let's talk about it and let's find a way to fix it. Not being aware of the small things, that's also a pet peeve for me. Like, maybe you want to go and get something, and you just ask me, babe, I want to step out to get something. Is there something you might need? I mean, that is so sweet. Things like that, like, pay attention to small details. When we're going out, you should be a gentleman. Open the door for me. Don't wait for me to go and open the door. All those things spices up the relationship. If you don't do that, I don't really like that. Anyway, I know that might sound weird, but yeah. Lastly, not helping with the chores. I mean, that I'm the woman in the relationship does not mean that you should kill me with work. You should help me, laying the bed, doing the dishes. Like, when I'm cooking, you should help me, do some other things in the house. You don't have to wait for me to finish cooking and then come and do all those other things. It's not nice. Okay, so even if there are no much work and I'm cooking in the kitchen, or I am doing the dishes in the kitchen, just come there, sit with me and chat with me. I love that. But you just leaving me alone and you're just there in the sitting room most of the time when I'm working and there are other things to be done, and you just sit down there. It's a pet peeve for me. Moving on to relocation, if after the wedding, if I'm going over there or he's coming over here. Well, we had an agreement that after our wedding, we are not doing a long distance marriage. Okay, we are definitely going to be in the same space. We are going to be living together as man and wife. So it's either I'm going over there or he's coming down here. Whichever one is going to happen. And when that time comes, I'm definitely going to take you guys along. So just watch out for that on my channel. Just stay glued to my channel so you find out all about that when the time comes. Okay, Lola Kumbi said, how did you guys meet, and can you give us advice on long distance relationship? Again, I've answered the question on how we met. Now, the advice I can give on long distance relationship is, number one, communication. I mean, you can't overemphasize on that. Communication. Secondly, trust. How can I even explain this? Trust. Without trust, I'm sorry, that relationship is not going to work. Okay, you have to trust your partner. You have to trust your partner, even though it's very difficult. But that's one of the things that will keep your relationship stronger and keep it going. Now let me use myself as an instance. Sometimes I'll call my fiance and he doesn't pick. I don't go about thinking, oh, now that he didn't pick my call, who knows what he's doing. Maybe he's with another girl, or probably he's out hanging out or on a date with another girl. Things like that. When you allow them get into your head, they mess up in your head. You start thinking a lot of things, and before you know it, for the woman, you start nagging. Even the men, they'll start nagging. When you do not have trust, you're always thinking, oh, where is he right now? What is he doing? Is he with another woman? No, please don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Just don't let things like that bother you. All you need is to, channel your energy to the things that will make your relationship work. Now, communication, like I mentioned earlier, is very important. The more you communicate, the more your love gets stronger, the more your bond gets tighter. Okay, so communication, trust, these are the two basic things I'm going to tell you to do in your long distance relationship if you're in one, because it has really helped me. Okay, Nathaniel Godwin said, how do you stay strong knowing he's not close to give you that attention and affection that you decide? I believe that would be deserve. See, in this particular question, I'm going to be honest with you all. I keep saying it that long distance relationship is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the weak. There are times that I miss him so bad that I'll start crying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm trying to be honest right here. I'll start crying, and then I'll just call him on phone and I'll be crying and I'm telling him, I miss you, I'm tired. Because sometimes I just get tired of missing him. I get tired of not seeing him when I need to see him. I want to go out. I want to hang out. You're not there. It's tiring at times. I'm not even gonna lie, it's tiring, and it gets to me sometimes that I'll start crying, I'll start complaining. But then when I call him and talk to him, and he just talks to me and calms me down, and before you know it, I'm okay. I will just be fine. So it's not really been easy, but I'm trying. Like, I've really been winging it. Sarah Marble says, how long have you two been dating and when is the wedding? I already answered that. Now for the wedding, the truth is a lot happened last year with my mom's health. I mean, if you're an OG on my channel, you already know all of that story, which really affected me a whole lot. When I say it affected me, it really did affected me physically, mentally, emotionally, all around. And even up till now, it's not been easy, guys. Like, it's not really been easy. I'm trying to recuperate. I'm trying to get myself and bring myself to that point where I can actually plan a wedding. That notwithstanding, the wedding is going to come, and as soon as that starts, you guys will also know on my channel. Onyeka said, Mama, thank you so much. And the last question I have here is from Cynthia Area. She said, how have you been coping with your long distance relationship? Girl, like I said earlier, it's not been easy, but I've been winging it. But trust me when I say it's not been easy. God has been helping. In fact, I'm grateful to God on how far he has brought us into this relationship, because it's not easy. It's not easy. So I'm grateful to God. We've been winging it, and I'm looking forward to it being over very soon. Like, I can't wait for this whole thing to be over, because I'm tired. Anyway, guys, this is the last question I have here. I hope I was able to answer your questions to your satisfaction. Let me know down in the comment section about that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys would love me to do more of sit down video. Also let me know. Okay, I'd really love to hear from you about that. Okay, so yeah, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed watching, you already know what to do. Give it a huge thumbs up. Help me to share my video. Subscribe to my channel. I promise you guys, you're gonna love it here. So if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed to my channel, please do it to subscribe, because you're definitely going to enjoy here. And also follow me on IG. I follow right back, okay, at Onyipel. All right, thank you so much, fam, for always being there, and I will see you all in my next one. Till then, keep being amazing, and do not forget that I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.